Hello there, greetings. Thank you for joining us for tonight's connection. All right, tonight we're going to do, feels like an Arcturian connection would be great. Again, I'm going to, well, I think I have a kind of an indication of what they have. And I did have a strange dream, I'm not sure. I'll bring it up some other night. It was very bizarre. I still don't understand it completely. I think it has to do with the Jake project I'm working on. I'll go into it right. Well, yeah, I'll go into it. Well, here. I'll go into it right here instead. I was gonna show. I'll put up a thing, but anyway, I'm putting Jake out there. The rabbit. You can apply for this service, and not to go into details, but you get a quick response from people from Hollywood, basically. Of course, most of it's no. But just give me kind of inside baseball how this works, because I haven't been connected to this stuff in ages. I've had ideas, and most of it's off the wall and insane, but either way. Basically, yeah, this is a niche market, obviously. But I wasn't sure how open they were and how closed-minded. Well, anyway, not to say it's closed-minded, but it's kind of like it's not for everybody, obviously. But I wasn't sure how that really was, but now I have a more understanding of it. Basically, if Jay goes anywhere, it's going to be on, if he ever gets accepted by anybody, is Adult Swim. That's on Cartoon Network. That's like played at night. And it's not even dirty, but I guess it can be. But if it ever gets picked up, so basically that's where my direction is. Now, getting a hold of somebody to that is a whole other story. So, like the story of people going to Hollywood and trying to make it and stuff like that is, if you're in the mainstream, you're just not crazy. You should be, well, not to say it'd be all right, but your likelihood is a lot better than in a niche market like this. Of course, if you're an actor, if you write insanity like this, the mainstream is just gonna, of course, everybody knows somebody. So, but that's why there's a lot of homeless people out there. Still, it's hard. So with Jake, I am shopping him around basically, and I am right now working on like a promo video for him. So I'll post that when the time is right. I'm working on it, and basically it's like a slideshow with a voiceover, and see how it goes. It's so, and where I'm going to be sending it is, if it gets picked up, it'll get some attention, and other shows have gotten into Adult Swim through there, so we'll see. So it's like Rick and Morty, kind of. It's a little bit more toned down, but still nuts. So, but getting in there is another story. So it'll give you kind of, so yeah, if you're rushing out there to Hollywood and get into all that, if you're like a mainstream, whatever it might be, actor, actress, or whatever, of course, actors can play anything, but a writer, if you're nuts, your likelihood of getting a job isn't very high. Of course, a lot of screenwriters, at least what I know, you're usually writing other people's stuff. And usually a screenwriter, if you get, unless you're creating something and it gets picked up, which isn't easy, usually you're writing other people's stuff. And most of the writers in Hollywood don't really come up with their own stuff. I mean, they add their own little take, but usually they get hired to write a movie. They get hired to write someone else's stuff. That's usually how it works. There's a good portion that writes their own stuff, but not many. I mean, most of them are unemployed. So, and now Hollywood's only making these big whatevers. So it's still a market out there for that stuff, but it's not like it used to be, like in the 1930s, 40s, whatever. I'd say it was easy back then, but now it's gotten a lot harder because they make like $200 million for a movie. They used to spend like $1 million. Now it's like ridiculous. But it's a different world, of course. But there's different. Usually they write other stuff. If you write your own, but of course you're still writing someone else's stuff, their ideas, like you go on the show or something like that. So I kind of have some idea, not a whole lot. So, I haven't gone anywhere with it. So here's my stuff's kind of out there like this one. But this one I've got good, and some of the rejections I've got some good, they say it's good, but they can't do anything with it. So the idea is to find like a production company or a literary agent. Well, a lot of the production companies don't even have contacts. They don't want anything to do with you. So that's going to be interesting. So anyway, gives you kind of an idea of how it works behind the scenes. So we'll see. All right. Jeez, I'm still sick. Okay. For those that are new to this is I'mATeller.com. We have private sessions. I think we have Friday. Maybe I might close on Saturday. We'll see how things go. We have Google Hangouts, Skype, Zoom, and channeling by phone. Yeah, that's right. We have like the evening Saturday open. It's all recorded for your whatever you like, and also we have you can submit a question. I'll be answering those, catching up on those on Friday. Throughout the weekend, definitely. Do what I can. Should be okay for the most part. Jeez. This thing's got to go eventually. It's cold. We also have webinars, and this is a lovely page for it. I'm working on it. Yeah, it's not very attractive there, is it? Oh yeah, join the webinar. That's the schedule. I'll work on the other page. This is where you sign up. Jeez. Mine's going into other directions. And there's a Jake, and there's Oracle cards. And, well, enough of that. All right, Spirit Social. Let's submit a question, healing, past life regression. Message from Yeshua, channel consulting, 5-minute healing. A question from a day, chakra healing from a day, soul pain from Stephanie. Oh, that's right, I need to pull that down. Gel cricket from a jail, crystalline body from Nick. Ask a question from Yoslem, and angel card reading from Yoslem also. That's right, I need to make some changes to the shop. I forgot. So yeah, I forgot. We'll all be making changes to the shop. Probably right after this. Completely forgot. So I have some add-ons. Add-ons would be maybe tomorrow if I have time. I definitely have to remove one of them. So what is going on in the world at this time? I believe you heard of a Russian spark. They say it's the big light show in Russia. They say it has something to do with North Korea. I'm not sure about that. So anyway, so it's very strange. You also have, I think it was Michigan, sonic boom from, let's see, it was a meteorite. So yeah, strangeness in the air. I'm not sure when this happened. This happened, was it early today? Jeez. Yeah, not everything is going to be explained. So you can make into whatever you like, of course, whatever you feel. I'm not getting, I'm just feeling not worried about it. It's an alien invasion. We're not ready for alien invasion. We're not really ready for aliens, but we're getting there. As you see, like with adults, like with Jake and Adult Swim, that's like a really small market compared to the big one out there. So if they can digest it, which they have like a talking fries and shake and all that stuff, perfect place for a rabbit and his weird friend. So I I get good reviews with that, but it is a small group, of course. But if it gets into something like that, it'll definitely grow and get people used to this type of world, and hopefully it'll create copycats also. That's the idea behind it, so it should be fun. So yeah, a lot of people aren't ready for the alien digestion, but that doesn't mean it won't happen. Also had, eventually, I'm not sure in my lifetime, but eventually channelers will be known as much as gamers. They'll be as popular as gamers one day. Of course, I imagine many have seen that, but it will definitely become more than just a niche market. And then it won't be just channeling; it'll be other healings and other connections, of course. That's going to freak some people out, but yeah, that's where our future holds for sure. And more alien connections, basically, people levitating from the ground, stuff like that. I imagine that become at first YouTube would be like freaking out, and eventually that become the norm. Yeah, magic and all kinds of stuff. That's when you show the ascension is really kicking in. After people get over the fear of it, of calling it evil, because you have not been taught in school about it, does not make it evil. They're just not ready for it. So yeah, all this is eventually I'm not sure if YouTube's going to be the only video thing out there. I hope not. But right now, that's kind of scary. You think there would be more options out there? I mean, you got Facebook, and you got MySpace, sort of. I mean, you have other video stuff out there, but there's another one that was at Disclosed TV. I tried to post stuff on there, and it won't take anything. It won't take any of my stuff. Well, I don't have anything to do. I think, I'm not sure. Yeah, you can get a lot of attention on there. It won't take anything. Yeah, I guess they review stuff. They won't. Yeah, that's why I'm only on YouTube. I tried Disclosed TV, never got very far with it. So, at least in the beginning, I haven't tried it recently. You kind of get tired of trying his other stuff. But there's also a live leak for video, and they won't take this stuff. They go through every video that's submitted. I haven't tried it, but I doubt they will. They're very picky on stuff. I think I tried to post one of my things on there, and they said I stole it or something. It was me. It was my own stuff. So they don't want it on there. So I don't think that they'll do, if you blow somebody up or blow something up or do something weird or have a girl in there doing something, they'll allow that, but they won't allow any of this alien stuff in it. They might have allowed some of it, but I haven't got any far with it. So anyway. Yeah, they're just not. Anyway, it'll come in through eventually. But yeah, YouTube as the only video source, hopefully eventually there'll be a actual, competitor. That would be interesting. But until then, because you can't be YouTube forever. I mean, Google you have Bing, which kind of sucks. So I guess there is. I guess it's the way it is. Kind of strange, but we have Facebook. Actually, Twitter has done pretty good for publicity for the rabbit, and that's done pretty good for. I haven't had time to do much, but on Facebook, I don't get a whole lot of anything. Not really, but for Twitter, things go pretty good. So at least it's something. Yeah, Facebook is kind of a hit or miss, I guess. Anyway, all right. Let's see. All right. Well, open up for who needs to come through first. The Arcturians are here, but it might be somebody else ahead of that. So keep it short. There's only so much energy I have because I'm kind of, I guess I'm gonna be sick until the winter's over. But I'm trying to rest as much as I can. So a lot of resting is going to go into after this. So, all right, blessings, and here we go. Greetings to you. This is Michael, Archangel Michael. Our vibrations are with you always. And you're healing. As you are leaving your third dimensional mindset, as many are, coming more fourth dimensional, realize also you're brought back to the third dimension. As your soul, your higher self, is normally feeling that you need to reconnect to the earth because realize you're here for a reason. As many do connect to the fourth dimension, but some do feel that they have a pause. A pause is there for a reason. It's here to readjust your vibration. It does not mean you're losing the fourth dimension, it's that you're reconnecting to the third. Some go too far. You can say that's for fourth dimensional connections. Some might feel that that is not right, but some do kind of ease into the fourth dimension and forget this world altogether. As you are here to be involved with this planet, so realize why your connection is here. You're here to share your vibration. So leaving out third dimension, we realize that many do not care much for the third dimension vibrations, but realize also that they have a lot of warnings and lessons there that must be there for you to learn. So this is why the fourth dimension vibration sometimes leaves you for a moment, but eventually it will find its way back. And some do take a pause, basically. Some like, I lost my power. Oh, you're just reacquainting yourself with the planet, basically. Your mission here, your lesson here. Your lesson has begun. Let's put it that way. As you connect more to the angel vibrations, you feel less connected to the earth. Yes. As you go through healing vibration, you'll also see your energies go into the timelines as for assisting humanity and other healing yourself also. As earth becomes more connected to the universe, as it already is, but as you go into fourth dimension, you will welcome more of the fourth dimensional vibrations, such as alien beings, grasshopper beings, I am told to mention. Yes, there are as many alien beings here that would love to connect to humans, but realize humans still have a difficulty connecting to themselves, let alone to the alien vibrations. But it does not mean that you in the alien world will not start to show itself. As the alien beings are saying at this time through my communication, as some of you might see insectoid vibrations. Basically what the aliens are saying is that you might see some humans looking insectoid-like with little antennas out of their head. Visualizations, basically. Even rabbit ears, possibly. But definitely a little bit of open-eyedness, as they say. It's third dimensional, fourth dimensional connections. As what you are seeing is just a wake-up call to let you know that your friends are there. They're not there to play a joke on you. They're there to assist you in your opening up, basically, as you become more knowledgeable of your world. Now, many here in the third dimension are unlikely to experience this. Many are still they're in the human world, and that's okay. They might see something strange and not think anything of it. Of course, their dream state's another case. The dream there's dream world will take you to other planets, other universes, and then they come back into the human. It's like, that was fun. Back to being human. So realize the message here is basically little doses by doses, little doses of your knowledge to those that are unprepared for what is to come. Realize those of you that are connecting more to the fourth dimension of vibrations feel a need to race into the fourth dimension and leave this world behind. Realize also you are all teachers of those of the third dimension vibration, because your student will be brought to you when the time is right. And remember to just slow doses of what you will know what to say. Realize that someone comes to you and all of a sudden they start seeing things and I had this strange dream. And you go about explaining it slightly without scaring them. Realize that is your student, and they can come from anywhere. Just to let you know how that operates. So we say patience, but also say your students are right around the corner. Give you a different perspective. Blessings to you all.
Greetings to you with other Arcturians, once again, assisting you in your soul development. Realize, yes, many of you here are Atlanteans. Not all, but many. Many of you are in the awakening state. Realize, remember, you're Atlantean, Lemurian incarnations, and also there's many other incarnations before that, as you're preparing the earth to go into a third dimension mindset. As yes, there is many fourth-dimensional vibrations of fourth year Atlantis, sometimes 6, sometimes 7, depending on the being that you were at that time. And many were tall, also during Earth's history. As you remember these things, you will also see your future Earth as a different vibration. If we go into through the 4th, 5th, and 6th dimensions, and yes, there are many more, but most likely you're connected to 4th, 5th, and 6th as you go through your ascension process. As some of you will feel very light, as if you're leaving the earth. And this is an ascension process that happens slowly, but some of you are already feeling the reoccurring vibrations like going through your energy field. But realize also you're assisting much of Mother Earth as well. She's going through a turbulent time. As many humans are, reluctant to connect to their vibrations, reluctant to see the world as it is because they're not ready to see it as it is. But many of you are clearing the air so they can see it properly. Many of you that are connecting to the 4th dimension, 5th dimension vibrations are going much into your future, preparing your future Earth. And realize, yes, you're going to, wherever you want, of course, but many of you are preparing the future Earth for those to be awakened. And this vibration, one moment. Yes, you will see your Earth in a different color, different vibrations, different planets around your Earth. Your space, as not as you see it right now. You will see other planets close to your world also, as you connect more to the higher vibrations. Is it important at this time to see other planets next to yours? Not this time, but eventually you will. Realize also, many of your teachers, many of you are all teachers on this planet, yes. But those of you who are connecting more to your spiritual vibrations are assisting more of the 4th dimension vibration as for being a teacher of the higher vibration dimensions. And in doing so, many will connect to your energy and be re-energized and realize you are light beings, intended to be light beings, and this human body will be adjusted as you go forward into your ascension process, as it already is. Now, those with a 3rd dimensional mindset are afraid of the 4th dimension. They are too going through this as you are. It's just that they don't feel it because some reject it, some aren't ready either way. But they are still developing what you are developing. They just have not fully let go of the 3rd dimension for their own purpose. Yes, there's much school there. There are still classes still in session. And they have not felt they have graduated or time to get out. Realize those going to an awakening process have graduated out of the 3rd dimension, basically. And many are just, realize, even with those with great success, they have their cars, their money, whatever it is that brings fulfillment. Many are not ready. They are enjoying this. And why connect to this 4th dimension? What is that? Some do. Now, some do with that, with the fame, fortune, whatever it might be that connected to this success. Do easily. It's like, this can't be all there is. There must be more. And then they connect to more. And they realize these are okay things, but I feel more alive now than I ever have. And money does not really do that. And that is, so fortune has its way of awake. There's different types of awakenings. As those that are experiencing it, they have their ways that is needed at the time. Those here that are going through a great amount of tests have come here because they've never experienced an abusive relationship as it's done here. They have in the past on other worlds of nothing like here. It's like, I've never experienced it. They go down the list, and yes, some do get addicted to negativity, meaning that they go from one abusive relationship after the other, as you can see, and they can change that in their timelines. It happens all the time. And some that are very poor with money continue to be poor with money because they like that vibration, not being very good with money. You'd be surprised. Not everybody's like that. Just put that out there, but many are.
Many just take their money and throw it out the window and enjoy that whole agony that goes with it. Of course, not everybody's on that page, just to let you know. But realize, yes, this is where your free will exists. It exists everywhere. It is just for you to recognize it. Some might feel doesn't exist. It truly does. Your thoughts are yours. They are not ours. You choose to think what you want to think, what you want to believe. Your guides are not there putting thoughts in your mind to, yes, they do put ideas into your mind, but it's up to you to take that idea and do what you wish with it. So they're always putting ideas into your mind, but it is up to you. Your thoughts are still yours. We send you our energies. Yes, the light cities of Arcturus, of the Arcturian vibrations. Yes, many of you go into astral, into our world. Yes. Many of your mountains on this world are very Arcturian. Many connect to a mountain and feel very different, as if I stepped into another planet. It is because those mountains are from another planet. Just to give you an idea how that works. Because there's many vortexes there. And yes, your mountains can change. They don't do it now. But realize your mountains can change structure, change size, because they went to another dimension and you now have a new mountain on your world. That has not happened yet. Well, in the past it has, but not recently. Eventually it will. Landscapes will change. As you change. Blessings to you all. Always love to your society.